I'll be talking on the topic the differences between studying and reading. A lot of students don't really know the difference between studying and reading. Some of them are in the high school, university, colleges, but still they don't know the difference between reading and studying. Now, if you ask a high school student, what's the difference between reading and studying? They can't even explain so well. So, due to the grace of God, which I really always appreciate Him, and I'm always thanking Him because He's my strength and He's my wisdom. In Him, I build my strength, and on Him, I build my wisdom. So, He made me understood the difference between reading and studying. With reading is cram work. Studying is understanding what is before you by putting it in your own words, in your own knowledge, in your own point of view. That is studying. Studying based on research. Studying based on findings. Studying does not just based on just cram work. Someone can study and have 18/20. Another reads and have 18/20. The difference between those two is like the one that read and have 18/20. He did cram work, and later on, give him 3 days or 1 week. Highest should be 2 weeks. Everything he has forgotten. But the one that studied 6 months is still in his brain. He still have the records of everything he or she is understanding concerning that topic. So, reading and studying are two different things. When here a student fails and they ask him what happened, or is going, you tell the parents, I'm going to read. Yes, he or she is going to read. That's why they fail. With studying, you must understand some certain processes. Reading does not have process. Studying is meditation. To study is like you are meditating. And with meditation, it needs focus. Reading deals with distractions. You can read in any area. You can read in the market. You can read in the church. You can read in any place. Distraction has nothing to do with reading. But distraction does not have any link to deal with studying. Studying is meditation and focus. When you want to know if you are studying or not, one process of knowing or preparing yourself for study is this. First, you must look at your environment. Study your environment. Look at the environment. You start by the bulb in which you are using to study. Look at the bulb. Is it bright? Does it affect the eyes? How is the bulb when you are studying? Does it attract insects? You look at those things when you want to study, because those insects can distract you, which is making you not to be in the mood of studying, but in the mood of reading. So studying is something which deals with focus. It's like meditation. So when you are studying, you start by looking at your bulb in which you want to study under. When you are done looking at your bulb, if it does not attract insects, all those things, because if there is butterfly on that bulb, if butterfly is being attracted to come closer to that bulb and you are studying, the shadow of that butterfly will do what? Will be on your book. And immediately it comes to your book, you do what? You'll be distracted. And immediately you are distracted, you have lost focus. Now you realize you'll be doing what? You'll be reading. You'll not be studying again. Because the focus has been taken away by that shadow. Take for example, you are studying and you are really concentrating. Your focus is there and a shadow just comes. Immediately you carry your head up. And immediately you carry your head up, you have been distracted. So with studying, you study the environment. Next is the walls. Look at the walls. Any dead pictures of your loved one, the one you cherish so much. Any dead picture around your wall, remove. Images, drawings, posters, frightful posters, posters of wars, witchcraft, any of them, remove. Statues, any of them, remove. Some certain statues which are like distractions, remove them and pack them away. Those things will help you focus on your academic if you remove them. Now the walls of, when you are done removing those things on the walls, how will these things distract you? How will they distract you? If you have pictures on the walls and you are studying, you are focused, immediately you raise your head up, you see that person you love. You start thinking of the good moments you both shared, his absence or her absent. You lose focus. You'll be distracted. You realize that you'll be turning pages which you are reading, but you are not studying anymore. There are some which you have pictures of walls, and immediately you raise your head up and you look at those images. You start thinking of, if this thing happen, I'll do like this. All those pictures of foods, remove them. Calendars that carry food, some certain stuff, you'll be distracted by them. Remove them to create a conducive environment for studying. To study, you must prepare the environment so that distraction should not come around you. Now, to also prepare your environment for studying, which you have not yet start studying, look at the house. If you have children around, look at the time your younger ones, your children, or whatever you call them, must have slept. Look at the time your auntie, your uncle, or they'll be calling you left and right. They might have slept, all of them. Look at the time. Schedule their sleeping time. Make sure the time in which you are studying should not be the time of distraction. Should not be the time they are calling you, Thomas, bring me this, and you leave the book work. You have been distracted. So studying is meditation. That's why when you see a Hausa man, Muslim, they are on their prayer mad. No matter what is happening, they don't shake from there. They are meditating. That is how studying is. Christians are doing like Any small thing, if they are praying, they'll wake up. They'll start running even. Christian, most of their stuff, they do like they are reading. Between a Muslim and a Christian, Christian practice reading while Muslim practice studying, which is meditating. They honor the God they are serving. That is why they know the God they are serving. So they don't joke in their prayer time. But Christians, since as they are reading, they joke in their prayer time. So when you are reading, you can clown, you can joke. But if you know that you are studying, you will not joke. So studying is meditation. Studying is focus. When you are studying, you are meditating. So one thing I really admire in studying is when you have looked at your environment, you look at the time you will be distracted. Eliminate those time. Cancel the times. Remove them from your studying timetable. The time where this child, your younger one will come and tell you, please come and give me water. Please make sure they sleep early. Make sure before 9 or 9:30, all of them have gone to bed. If they are also to study, make sure there should be no noise. You should not be studying with them. Very soon you say, stop noise, stop noise. You are also distracting yourself. You are not studying, you are reading. So on the next topic, I'll be talking about the methods of studying. There are 4 methods in which you are to follow after looking at the environment. That's the differences between reading and studying. Studying has 4 methods. So I'll be treating that next week. So you follow me on TikTok, Big Boys Africa, Facebook, Big Boys Africa, YouTube, Big Boys Africa. So I really appreciate if you subscribe, you like, and comment. If there's any question, you can comment under my page and I'll respond to your questions. Thank you.